we've seen the pattern. You guys get off to a good start, and you've talked about it. It's one goal turns into two, turns into three. That's got to be just a mental situation with the club.
Well, I think it has to be. I mean, I don't know what else it is. I mean, what was it, 4 minutes and 36 seconds again, 3 goals? I mean, then you're digging yourself a grave when you're not scoring very much.
Did you look the first 6-7 minutes? You guys played hard, but every pass was off. I mean, does it feel like this team is just tight in every way right now?
Well, it certainly does, because I mean that's the one thing, they're all getting mad at themselves on the bench. They want to do well. This is a group that wants to win. For the team and for the city and for everything, but things aren't going well. And so, I mean, they're complicated by some are trying too hard, doing things that maybe instead of simplifying things, they're trying to do too much, like trying to deke out 4 guys instead of getting it and moving it, and simple plays, like you say. I mean, it's how many times did we have that ability to go over the blue line and then we put it in somebody's skates or something, and it's not because of will or want. It's our execution right now is nowhere near where it needs to be.
How maddening was the Fiala turnover to start that whole thing?
It was frustrating, but I mean, he wasn't the only one that made a whole bunch of turnovers. I mean, it was the first major one that created a goal. But I mean, we're also supposed to come down back through the middle and stop, and we were both on the boards. And if we had been back through the middle, the puck would have came right to us. So, one mistake begets another mistake type thing, and it's just. Right now, it's like back to the drawing board and try to do, simplify the game to the point where, it's make it, I mean, I don't know what I was going to say there, but I do know that, like in the second period, for example, I think we had 28 shots at the net, and 20 of them missed the net. And so, I mean, we're trying to pick 2-inch corners when being perfect, when you should just shoot it at the net, go to the net, and hopefully get a rebound,
Bruce, is it more frustrating or baffling that it's the same mistakes and that guys aren't picking up and correcting them? And
I think it's frustrating and it is baffling. I mean, you guys are at every one of our practices. We work on this stuff religiously. And so, I mean, but I think Mike said it, or Kevin said it earlier, is that, I mean, they're so tight because they want to have success. They're not doing the right things. So good thing we got a couple days off, and hopefully we can, we play these guys again, and it's probably the best thing that can happen is playing the same team, usually. So hopefully we'll see it if it works.
I know you've brought up the Anaheim situation before your last year there and the way that you guys turned it around, but have you ever been through like this where it just seems like even the Spurgeons of the team and the guys that you normally rely upon to be great are really, really fighting it right now?
Yeah, I mean, I have been through it, and you rely on past experiences to get out of it. So that's what we're trying to do. I mean, the DNA of a lot of these guys are really good players, so they're not going to, stay in slumps or do this forever. They're going to, once they turn it around, everybody will turn it around, I think.
Did you have a message to them after the game, or did you want to?
I said my message in between the first and in between the second, and I think they closed the door and had their own meeting after the game.
Do you have an update on how Eck is?
No, but what a courageous man that to stay in front of 3 of Weber's shots in a row, and that's the kind of character he's got, and I just hope he's okay.
Any further update on if Zuccarello might practice on Saturday, or?
I haven't even asked John that, but we'll see how he is tomorrow or tonight.